Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 2 of Karts to Cars. This one might seem like a bit of a downgrade from the last episode, which was driving the Citroen Saxo around Mallory Park, but in this episode we're going to show you how we prepared for that day so that we could get the most out of it and how we're going to get ready for the next ones. So, to get ready we're going to use two tools. Number one, our mum's car, or as you can see in the videos here, our MG. There'll be more on that in the next few videos. And we also used our simulator and racing games such as Assetto Corsa or Gran Turismo to get ready and build some pace and confidence in the car so we have some sort of idea of what it's going to be like when we're actually in it. But let's start with mum's car. So, the reason why we're using our mum's car is to get used to the clutch and stopping and starting. So we came to the Cardrome Learner Centre in Hornchurch, Essex, and this place is great. It's £20 entry in £1 coins, and it means you get access for the full day and you can just drive around practicing your gears and clutch control. You can either use your own car or borrow one of their Ford Fiestas for an extra cost. It's very important that you do this before your first day in an actual car, especially if the actual car is a manual, because we've seen it where people show up and then they end up spending a lot of their track time just driving around the paddock, getting used to the gears and starting and stopping. So if you do this before the test day, then you can spend the whole time on track and learning as much as you can. The Learner Centre is really good for starting off because it's got lots of facilities for you to use. It's got lots of junctions and it's got a hill start area here, as I am about to demonstrate, so you can park up on the hill and practice your hill starts. It's a good idea to come here at off-peak times so that you can focus on learning and what you're doing instead of what other people are doing for the time that you're here. There is also a very handy parking area at the Learnerdrome, so you can practice your parking skills, and it's a fun challenge, especially with Morgan in the car, because you can absolutely destroy him at parking. He's got no response for what's about to happen here. As I was saying, a flawless parking job there by me, far better than Morgan's parking in my humble opinion. At the Learnerdrome there's also lots of other useful things to practice just going around in the car, such as a roundabout, lots of junctions, and I think it's probably time to move on to the more exciting part of the video, I think, which is the simulator. So at Brands Hatch Indy in a Junior Saloon Car Championship Citroen Saxo, and the sim's really useful for learning what to do when the car is oversteering, understeering, and also for learning new tracks and getting used to the weight behind the car and having to wait for it to sort of load up, because it takes a lot slower than a car before you're at maximum grip. I'm going to take this moment to thank our amazing sponsors, Rad Fire Sprinklers, who are making our karting possible and this new adventure of ours possible. And I'm also going to explain what we're doing with this series. So, eventually, me and Morgan are going to have our first ever car races this year. Morgan at Brands Hatch Indy, and I'm going to be doing Snetterton 300 in September. So this series is going to document the journey to get there and everything we do along the way, including Junior Sprint, which is going to be in a MG ZR at a few tracks this year, and we're going to be documenting that, so that's a good place to start. So if you want to do a transition year between karts and cars, Junior Sprint is going to be very useful. So we'll be doing another video explaining all of that, and then eventually later this year you'll be getting 2 videos on our very first race weekends. Of course, you can't just use the sim to get ready for your first race, so our next video is going to be of us getting some seat time in a real car, and we'll see you in time for that video before the next round of GX UK, which will be at Rowra, so watch out for that one coming up as well. And until those videos, we'll see you later.